indeed. And we have a swimmer from the northwest, from the Lake District, also taking part in this one. Nice to see someone from south of the border coming up. Tom Robinson from Ulverston. He goes in lane 1. That's the swimmers from Hornder, Geary, Aberdeen and Carnegie. And one representative from Edinburgh University. Miley's will be looking to try and get a 1-2 in this one, I'm sure, Paul.
We're in 3 and 4. Murray Quillen in lane number 5. George Clough qualified this afternoon. He wasn't in the heats this morning. He swam a very good time to force his way into the final in this afternoon's heats. It'll be interesting to see what George Clough can do when he has people around him, because he was way out on his own this afternoon. So very, very interesting. But good start there, Murray Quillen in lane number 5. We'll take them through the first 50.
Yes, George maybe benefiting from a little trip that East District had over at the Irish event in Dublin, their championships last month. George thoroughly enjoyed representing East District there, and he's putting a good performance in this one. Over lane 5, Murray Quillen, Aberdeen. He's gone about a body length ahead of Alistair Miley, and already whole field beginning to split. It's Alistair Miley chasing Murray Quillen. Joseph Miley looks as though he's in 3rd place at the moment. In fact, it's Alistair Robertson and Joseph Miley 3rd and 4th.
Well, it looks like they're coming up to this final turn. Murray Quillen is looking very much the favourite for this one, but, well, we've seen it happen before. These swimmers go out hard on the 200 metres butterfly, and they pay for it in the closing stages, and you have to say that Alistair Miley is looking a little bit stronger as they went into that final turn. But Murray Quillen has come off very well there. He's used that power off the wall to great effect, and Alistair Miley is not going to be able to catch him, I don't think, as they go past the halfway mark. And it does look like Murray Quillen is going to hold on to this one. Murray Quillen qualified for this B final 2:13.52. He is going to win it. He's going to be ahead of Alistair Miley. It's a tight contest for 3rd, but 2:08.95. Well, my goodness, that was a great swim there from Murray Quillen. Alistair Miley 2:11.24, and it's Robertson in 3rd position with Joseph Miley in 4th position. But a very, very good swim there from Murray Quillen. Well, very fast indeed, 2:08.95. That would have qualified him comfortably for the A final if he'd done that this morning.
Certainly would have. Cracking swim there from Murray. And Jonah Walsh finished 5th equal. He and George Clough were the 2 juniors in that event for East District. So Jonah Walsh will be our junior champion for East District.
Well, the 200 metres A final that we were looking forward to. The 3 guys in the centre lanes, we're looking forward to them trying to challenge that 2-minute mark. They were certainly hedging their bets this morning in the heats. There's Cameron Finlayson from Hard at Midlothian in lane 1. Ryan Retson, well, a great star from the first team. He goes in lane number 2. Callum Reid will be one of the main contenders, that's for sure. The Warrender swimmer in lane number 3. Ryan Brown certainly has a lot more to give in this final. He goes in lane number 4. Tom Bealey, he looked good in the heats as well. The man from Aberdeen. Fraser Lowther, University of Stirling, goes in lane 6. Mark Elrick, the first swimmer, in lane number 7. And William Murden, University of Stirling, in lane number 8.
Does get a little bit confusing when we have swimmers from first coming second. That happened earlier on today in the heats, Paul.
We'll try not to play on his puns.
Certainly, I'd expect Ryan Brown to be pretty close to this 2-minute mark. Cameron Finlayson from Hartson 1, Ryan Retson 2. And Tom Bealey in lane 5. Winner at the Summer Championships at the Sheffield. So he's got plenty pedigree. However, at the 50, Ryan Brown 27.32 is taken out very strongly, almost half a second ahead of Tom Bealey and Callum Reid.
Well, it's still very close. The main three, as we thought, they are fighting it out at the front of the field so far. Just 1/100th of a second separated Tom Bealey and Callum Reid there at the first 50. But Ryan Brown, City of Glasgow, well, he is stretching away here. He's almost a body length lead over the other two, 57.92. And he is around about a second and a half ahead of Callum Reid, who's in second position. Now Ryan Brown into the second 100. This is where it's going to begin to hurt for these guys. But Ryan Brown going very, very well indeed as they're approaching the final turn, and well, he's looking the favourite here. The other two are chasing him, but it's Ryan Brown's to lose at the moment, Robert.
It certainly looks that way. Ryan Brown, has he got enough to come down and hold on? He did 2:00 in the Target Tokyo at the at Tollcross rather, just a few weeks ago. Looked very strong in that event, and he still looks very strong coming down with 15 to go. It's going to be very close for second. Tom Bealey might actually be getting up to challenge second place. However, no doubt about this, Ryan Brown's going to take this. 2:03.73, a bit slower than we suspected. However, Tom Bealey finishes second, 2:05.67, just ahead of Callum Reid, 2:05.94. Maybe didn't quite get the final we expected there, Paul, but no doubt about Ryan Brown. Very dominant from almost the first 20 metres out.
Well, it's very, very interesting looking at the times for Ryan Brown, Tom Bealey, Callum Reid, especially Tom Bealey and Callum Reid, who swam pretty similar times than they did in the heats, and it was so relaxed in the heats.
It didn't.